2020 I had a little bit of a panic buy situation and I just bought a lot of makeup. So I have enough products here today to do a full face of Sephora makeup. This total look totals roughly $148, but I did throw in this $19 sculpt stick. So quick math, 148 plus 19, roughly $160. So I do have like some products here or there that were free, like this mascara mini, which is a bit old, so it might be dried out. I've got this lip stain, which I realized I have the full size of, and this serum. So I'm gonna get straight into it and apply this super serum. I know it's not a primer, but ooh, okay, very like gloopy. So what I'll do, I'll put this serum on, let it sit on my face while I do my eyes. One mistake I normally do, I don't really wear too much primer, but one mistake I do is I put my primer on and then I go straight into foundation, which apparently you're not meant to do. You want to let it soak in your face. So I'm going to do that today. Also, I always sneeze after I put lotion on and my skin's pretty sensitive all the time. Also, yeah, today's a bit of a lazy day. I hope this setup isn't too bad. I'm just playing around with camera angles. I don't have too much lighting coming from here, but I do have some coming from here, so bear with me. I might zoom you guys a little bit more in because we're doing the eyes. Cute. Not really in frame, but I'm gonna go straight in with the Sephora High Coverage Concealer in the shade 06 Beige. I'm pretty sure I got a majority of these things on sale. I think this was full price, not 100% sure, but it was $24, which is pretty decent price. Oh, that's actually pretty good because you could get a Maybelline for roughly that price, but I always buy everything on sale. I'm also trying to get more into the habit of washing my sponges, so that's clean. It looks dirty, but I just cleaned that before the video. So I'm gonna just apply that. Oh, it's blended very seamlessly. The color seems like it's a really nice match. Yeah, so when I shop on Sephora, I always suss the sale page, so let me guys know if you want me to do like a commentary style video on the stuff that's on sale in Sephora. Because I'm always browsing there, I tend to realize that there's a lot of things on sale there that like just need to go. They've been there on sale for probably like over a year, and yeah, a lot of that stuff just needs to be liquidated. So let me guys know if you'd be interested in that. One palette I did pick up on sale is the Feline Instinct palette. Looks pretty cool. The thing I love about this, and I wish brands could do a lot more, it's got this like brush cleaner side, so it's kind of like a sponge. So what that actually does is you can dust off your brush in between shades, and I think that's so cool, and I think every palette should have that. So the colors of this palette, they're very classic. Got like a pop of red here, silver shades up there. If you know me, I'm not really into those sort of colors, but we do have a lot of warm tones which I like. We've got a gold, so I'm just gonna go straight into it. I don't think these shades have names, and this palette was $23.10. So I'm gonna just start with this like vanilla shade. I'm gonna use the brush that came with the palette. It looks like a pretty decent brush. It's like a fluffy brush and a more dense defined brush on the other end. I have high hopes about this palette, and to be honest, I have tried a few Sephora home brand items and they're actually not bad at all. I do especially love their single shadows. You can pop them out easily and put them in a magnetic palette, which I think is cool. So, I've just noticed that these two shades, which one is it? That one and that one are very similar. I'm gonna go for that top one there and just do a simple eye look today. Also, these videos tend to be a little bit longer than my other ones, so grab yourself a tea or a coffee. Speaking of, I got sent free coffee to try out, and I'm not like paid or anything to say this, but I tried out the Nescafe like instant sachets, and I think it was like the double shot cappuccino and latte, and I absolutely loved them. And if you want to know how I got that stuff for free, I use an app called INSTA. You may have seen it around, but you just write reviews, and I don't know why. One of my little side hobbies is just like giving my opinions on things that no one asked about. So it's pretty cool that you can get sent products to try out for free. I thought it was awesome. But yeah, no, I actually ended up liking it. And if you want to check me out on INSTA, I'll put it here if I remember. Okay, so I've just kind of like done sort of like a nude wash, sort of like my transition. I've been feeling a lot of like brown classic eyeshadow looks, but I'm just looking here and kind of just making a look up in my head. I think I might just do that. So I'm gonna use this to like wash off my brush, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna go in with this like classic brown, and then I'm thinking of using like this shimmery shade. So I'm just gonna dip in and do this. So about the product, it is really creamy. I'm not having issues with any of the shades so far. If anything, it's really, really seamless. Don't you just love when like, especially eyeshadows which require blending, they just work out. I think like you shouldn't really have to work too hard to make an eyeshadow look work. So I'm just packing that into my crease. And then I'm going to use like the fluffy side and kind of just drag it up. I do have hooded eyes, and it is annoying because like when I open my eye, you can't even see the look that I did, but like I blink, I guess. So this brown is a bit more warm than I anticipated, which is okay. When in doubt, blend it out. Maybe like a little bit patchy there. That could be my doing. I'm just gonna pop a glitter on top. So yeah, I'll go in with this shade here. Ooh, so it's a bit coppery, which I like. Oh, okay. It's not like too pigmented. It's more of like a sheer wash of shimmer. It's not like a foil, which I like. It's very subtle, very nice. I do love like warm coppery shades on me. It does look a bit funny because I don't have the rest of my face done, but wow, that's beautiful. I might actually pop on this gold as well, because why not? Maybe like in the center. So I've got this like Goldilocks look going on, but we need to do the rest of my face because on its own it looks horrendous. I'm just gonna get a tissue because my allergies are so annoying. I was editing back one of my videos the other day and I noticed that I wipe my nose a lot, and like I do it so blindly I don't even notice that I'm doing it. So I do apologize if I'm ever like talking and then I'm just wiping my nose. I just have like a really irritable, itchy nose, and if you guys really want to know, I'm severely allergic to dust, which is not a fun thing to find out. So especially when you're into makeup and things are very dusty. So yeah, shout out to people who are allergic to dust. I've got two foundations here. I've got this full coverage matte perfection foundation in the shade 14, delicate beige, or I've got this 10 hour wear perfection foundation in the shade 14 as well in light. They both retailed for $22.40, but I did have a look on the website today and they're both $16, but I think some of the lighter shades aren't available anymore. I think they're liquidating them. So off the bat, I feel like this one looks lighter, so I'm gonna go with this one. Plus, I'm not really too into full coverage. Used to be, but not so much anymore. And this has a pump, so that's great. So I'm gotta love like a fresh foundation. So it is light. It does have like a tinsy wincy bit of a sorry, you can see the mess behind my desk there. It does have a tinsy wincy bit of like an orange undertone. So we'll have to blend that down my neck. So off the bat, I would say it's like light to medium coverage. It is a bit strange to blend. I'm not sure if it's the colour. I might go in with a second layer only because it's not really giving me the effect that I want. So it is a bit of like a satin finish. I don't really like overly matte foundations. I don't know how I feel about this. I know it's like a little bit more sheer. I'm interested to see how it lasts because it does say it's like a 10-hour foundation. I can't tell if it's making my skin look like a little bit textured. And also, this is very orange, which is a bit annoying because I bought light, so that means I have to blend it down my neck. And then I'm gonna just apply some under my eye. I will put a concealer on. So the more I go to blend it out, I feel like it's more of like a light coverage. There's nothing wrong with that, but it does say medium and buildable. There's no scent to it, which is great. Not a fan of like scented foundations. On the occasion though, like I don't mind like a nice like perfumed, luxurious, expensive foundation smell, but still I prefer none. So that's what it looks like. I feel like it's very glowy, very nice. I think it's growing on me. The shades are like a teensy bit on the orange side. You probably can't tell on camera, but I'm gonna just apply that concealer under my eyes. And maybe just like highlight a little bit. Also have redness here, and I always get 2 pimples here. I'm gonna guess it's from wearing masks. And I might just highlight my brows, and we're done. Thank you so much for watching. I really need to stop making that joke. Oh, also that serum made my skin feel like pretty fresh. Did enjoy that one. I know that you can pick up like Sephora skincare in sets, and I'm a fan of Sephora skincare. I have tried like a few of their products out. Okay, so concealer. It's like not the most pigmented, but I do really like it. It's so far like not creasing. It looks very luminous, dewy. Same with the foundation. So before I set with the powder, I'm going to just go in with this colour and Sculpt Stick in 01 Light. I don't really cream contour, so this could go one of 2 ways. So it seems like a nice colour. I might just put some up here. I don't know why. I love like a bronzed forehead. And just a little bit there, under the nose. I always do under the lip as well. Very creamy. I feel like this colour is right for me. Oh wow, okay. That blended really, really seamlessly. I don't like when cream products are very waxy and they're really hard to blend out, so that's very, very good. Wow, okay. I feel like I do need to use cream products more because that was so seamless, and I feel like it looks like fairly natural, and I've just brought the life back into my face. So wow, okay, I really like that. That one was $19. I'm going to go in with the powder in the shade Light. This one retails for $22. I think I picked it up on sale. It is the 8-hour mattifying pressed powder. So that's what it looks like. Does it flip open? No. So I'm going to go in with my beloved Eco Tools brush. I'm just going to do this in case there's any dust because I'm allergic. Now I'm a powder stan. I've just slowly come to realise this year I have used up 2 whole full-size pressed powders. So I feel like I do have some sort of knowledge on what powders are good or not. So straight off the bat, this is really nice. It's not adding like too much pigment, which I like. Okay, wow. I don't think it's translucent, but it's giving me like that translucent vibe where it's purely just setting my makeup, and that's it, and that's what I want. Don't get me wrong, I love a do, but I do want my foundation to feel like it's set. And then I go in with a setting spray to do it up again. So, I haven't done brows. I picked up this really strange product. It was $14.70. It probably wasn't worth that money, but it's straight up just a big jumbo crayon. So full brow effect in 02 Universal Deep. I already have bushy brows, so I'm gonna just gently, and I'm gonna use my e.l.f. brush. I'm just gonna gently fill them in. So the colour seems really nice. It's really, really creamy. It's definitely not something you would use to like define your brows. It's more of like something to fill it in, and if you want like thick looking brows, I feel like this is the way to go. This pencil is really comfortable to hold, and okay, I wasn't expecting that. The colour match is perfect. I actually think this would be great for me because I don't really fill in my brows too much. I just like to fill in like little bold patches. So it's definitely giving me that like full brow effect. I wasn't expecting to like that, okay. And it's not like overly pigmented. Like you don't want something to like full on. They are looking like really full, but I do like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna brush my brows out. I don't think I have a brow gel. So I'm just gonna go in with what I already have, which is the e.l.f. brow gel. I don't really like this one in comparison to my old Essence one, which I ran out of, but it is pretty good. And I do like how it comes with like two. It does say one side you can use for your lashes, but I just use both for my brows. Okay, so brows all set. I do have this Sephora retractable eyeliner, waterproof, and it does come with a smudger. I think I've used this one before. I think I got this sent for free or like in a pack, so I might just tightline with that. And I don't really tightline that often. What I might actually do, I'll zoom you guys in. I might actually do like a baby wing. So, I know this is bad to drag your eye. And I've actually been a huge fan of using, my camera timed out, but I've been a huge fan of using pencil eyeliner to do a baby wing. Only because it brings like a really nice, not completely defined look. And it allows you to kind of like smoke it out, and it just looks, I don't know why, it just looks so much more luxe, in my opinion. Like a faded wing, not overly precise. So that applied really creamy, really seamlessly, so that's what I mean. But like a little baby wing, I love that. Supposedly it's waterproof, but just in case, I always go in with a little bit of powder on top just to sort of set it. So I don't have like a complete black colour. I'm just going to go in with that same brown that I used. It's not going to add too much pigment. It's more so just to press it and lock it in place. And I use this like tiny little Zoeva brush. It's in 310, and I say Zoeva because it does say Zoeva, but I got it from AliExpress a long time ago. But anything like a flat brush is fine. Okay, so I like how that baby wing is sitting. I feel like it pulled the look very much together. Before I forget, I'm gonna just smoke out my lower lash line, just using that same brown or whatever's left over on the brush. Ah! I dropped my brush. Okay, cute. I'm gonna apply this really shimmery shade here on my inner, just to sort of pack a punch. Oh wow, that's actually gorgeous. Maybe I'll apply some there. It's more like a little, like a glitter shade. This is very basic of me. I always go for like a coppery eye look. I feel like it brings my eye color out. Now, I feel a bit icky because I'm missing like face stuff. So I have this big as, like bigger than my head palette. It's the Sephora Flawless Face Palette, and looks like this. It's got a cream corrector. It's also got a powder contour, a highlight, a blush, and 2 highlights. So I feel like you get the best of both worlds. I'm gonna go in with the contour, not too much to contour, more to bronze. And I'm a huge sucker for face palettes. I do have quite a fair few in my collection. Not a good thing. These powders smell a bit strange. Sort of like a chemically smell. I don't know. And I picked this one up for $36. That's a bit hefty, but Sephora, like full price, normally goes for that price. But when you're in Sephora, you get kind of misled because you're surrounded by so much more expensive makeup, and then you look at $36 like, that's cheap. But then if you were to go like in the drugstore, you'd be like, that's bloody expensive. So it's definitely like a marketing tactic. So I'm gonna go in with this blush. It is a bit of like a burnt rose color. Hello, where are you? Okay, there you are. I'm also a sucker for blush, and I always put it on my nose as well. So that's really pretty. I feel like you can't go wrong with a blush. I'm also gonna just go in with a highlight. I just want to shout out this brush. I feel like I've mentioned it a bunch of times. The AOA Studio F19 brush. This brush is like $1.50. Just get it. I'm gonna use this highlight shade here. I have high hopes for this shade. Oh yeah, look at that. That is very pretty. It is emphasizing my texture teensy bit, but it is a really nice, like, illuminating shade. A bit of this, a bit of that. just all over my face. The one thing I don't really like about face palettes is that there's this like darker shade here which I'll never use, but it is good on the occasion where if I'm doing like my mum's makeup, that's there for me to use on her. I'm gonna go a bit with this highlight shade, and I use this like packing brush that I have. It's very dense, and I'm just gonna like pat it under my eye a bit. So not too highlighting, but it does make a little bit of a difference. Might just cut the jaw with that as well. Interesting. Okay, I feel like that's the face done. I'm gonna quickly go in with mascara. This is the Outrageous Curl mascara. I have used this a bunch of times. It's not completely dried up. I'm not really a fan of this wand. It's like a plasticky wand, but we'll just apply it now. Oh yeah, I feel like this formula is getting a bit gunky. Might have to throw this in my project pan and then just use it because it feels like it's on its last legs. Personally, I have been a fan of Sephora mascaras so far of what I've tried. I don't remember the last one I had. I feel like it was another Outrageous mascara, but like, look at that difference. Wow. But anything mascara, I really recommend Maybelline. I feel like they never fail me. I do personally like Tarte mascaras, but I feel like just like the price range, you're better off just going for a Maybelline or an Essence. I love the Essence Get Big lash mascara. If you have hairy lashes like me, I like those like felty tip mascaras because they grab onto my hairs a little bit more. But this is beautiful. This is stunning. A little bit clumpy, but overall, it's bringing major length, major thickening action. That is so pretty. I like that. And they always really in with a little sample, and then you want to buy the full size, which is fair enough, fair game. I do have a few liquid lips. I'm probably gonna go in with number 13 Marvelous Mauve. This one was roughly $6 because I got it in a massive set. I feel like my voice is a bit raspy today. I'm gonna put that on, but like I did have 3 other shades that I was contemplating. I've got this like metallic shade here, this dark mauve at the top, and this lighter one. You know what? I might be a little fun today, and I'm going to go into the metallic one. This is in 115. It's a cream lip stain in metal. So let's be a little bit spontaneous, shall we? And I do have a lip gloss on already. It's the Colourpop Luxe Gloss. I'm almost done with because I've loved it so much. Yeah, I feel like that matches my eye look a little bit more. I've always said I'm not really into lip colours, like, as a whole, when it comes to makeup, but lately I've been going on a little bit of a lip craze. This is very luxuriously scented. It smells like the Stila liquid lips. This is which is one of my favourite formulas for all time. I really shouldn't be talking much when I do this, but it's not too pigmented. It's got like a duochrome effect. It's got like little gold particles. I'm gonna zoom you guys out. I really like that lip look. Again, like I said, I'm never really into lipsticks, but lately it's been treating me a bit kindly. I definitely always put a lip balm before I put a liquid lip on, but overall, that's my look. I'm gonna set my face because it feels a bit stiff from all the powder. I'm just gonna use my Rainforest of the Sea, which, by the way, I'm very sick of this scent because I've been using up a lot of Tarte